Hey everybody, welcome back to Beauty by Jason. I always have to say that. I like that. We're not starting this video off with any apologies or anything like that. No. I'm working on things. It's coming. It's all coming. Just give me a break. Anyway, I wanted to do a first impressions on this channel. I haven't done a first impressions before. I thought that it would be pretty exciting to do one on this channel. As you guys may already know, mascara is probably, if not my favorite beauty product, probably definitely up there when it comes to... Do you guys hear that? And it stopped. Of course. I definitely get excited with the release of new mascaras, and Maybelline for me is just the motherland of mascaras. I love Maybelline mascaras. I always have. So, and I guess I just have a soft spot for Maybelline because it was my first mascara purchase, and which I still have. I'm going to show you guys that a little later. But I decided to purchase the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. Now I know this has been on the market for a little bit, but it's fairly new. I've decided to pick this one up because, as you guys may not know, my absolute holy grail mascara is Maybelline's Megaplush, which I adore. I love this mascara. It's just the perfect consistency formula and just effect for my eyes personally. It's... how can I explain it? It's a natural mascara, but at the same time, it gives you enough pigmentation and enough length to really make a difference in your appearance. Now, for me, what really sold me on this mascara is that it has a gel mousse formula. Why do I feel like I'm so low in the camera? It does not give you a pixelated lash look. I cannot stand mascaras that give you that pixelation that you could just see from miles, that it's just a buildup of product on your lashes. It doesn't cut it for me, and I think that ultimately those same little buildups of product end up on your cheeks. So from what I've seen, so I'm not keen to that. I don't like that, and I don't prefer that. But as far as this mascara goes, it just really gives you a nice natural look without it really looking like you're wearing anything. I don't know, it's nice. It's a mascara that people would definitely make compliments on your lashes before making compliments on your mascara, if that makes any sense. So this is my absolute holy grail. I've been using this for, I want to say 3 years, and I absolutely love it. The only downfall I have with this mascara is that it has this little separation in the middle of the wand, and you kind of do lose control. That's one of the selling points that they have. They say that it's supposed to be better as far as application, but for me, I feel like I definitely lose a bit of control when it comes to that. Now, as you can see, the bristles are more traditional, which is fine. All of my mascaras that I've been using have been more of a traditional wand, but that's what kind of sold me on the Lash Sensational. This has a rubber bristle wand, which I've never owned before myself. I do own a mascara with a rubber wand in my makeup artist kit, and that mascara being the Mary Kay Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. I absolutely love this stuff, but like I said, this is what I use in my makeup kit. So what I love about this is that I feel like it's the same consistency of the Megaplush, but the wand is a rubber bristle wand. Now this wand is extremely similar to the one on the packaging for, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very similar to the one on the packaging for the Lash Sensational. So that's what kind of sold me on this one. Now I'm not sure what type of formula this mascara is going to be. On the packaging it says that it is a liquid black formula, which I hope that means that it's a wetter formula, because I personally love wetter. I do like a more wet consistency when it comes to my mascaras, because when it comes to dry mascaras, I don't understand how people work with them. I can see where people would kind of like them, but for me, I'd always feel like it just looks, I don't know. I just don't like them. I really don't. So I'm hoping that this is more of a wet formula. But the claims on this says that it gives you a full fan effect, and other than that, it doesn't really have much claims, honestly, which I kind of like, because I think that when cosmetic companies kind of overhype their products, I kind of get a little turned off. But this doesn't really have much claims. which for me, I feel like that's kind of a plus, honestly. I picked this up in the Blackest Black, which is the 00 shade. And I got it also in the non-waterproof. So what I'm hoping this will be is that it will kind of be a hybrid of my two favorites here. So, and also a drugstore alternative to the Mary Kay. So we shall see. As I've stated before, I've only owned really traditional mascara ones. My very first ever mascara that I ever purchased in my life was the Maybelline Full and Soft. Now I purchased this about like 6 years ago. I know, and I still have it. This is probably just a tube of bacteria right now. You know, just bacteria. But the reason why I've held on to this tube of mascara is that this has a little bit of a sentimental value, I guess. I purchased this when I was really coming to terms with who I was and what my interests were in life. And I remember going online and Googling like natural looking mascaras because I really, really wanted to start wearing mascaras because I could see how they affected one's look, but at the same time I was very cautious about everything that I was doing. So I wanted something discreet, but at the same time I wanted something that would make a difference. I remember when I did purchase this mascara, I debated even going up to the cash register because I was so, I don't know, I just was really nervous about what people thought at that point in my life. And I remember wearing it, and just the first time I wore it, I walked out in public and I was like, oh, I wonder if people know that I'm wearing mascara. I really don't want people to know that I'm wearing mascara, you know? Now, are you wearing mascara? Now I can honestly care less, but at the same time, I think this was one of the first steps into me becoming an adult and becoming my own person. I know that sounds kind of weird because it's just a tube of mascara, but that's the reason why I've held on to this little tube of mascara, or should I say bacteria, because it was just a moment in my life that I was really just coming to terms with a lot of things. So, and this was a great mascara, but as you can see, I purchased this in the brownish black because I thought that would be the most discreet color. But as you can see, it's just a traditional one. I really do love this mascara. I really do. It became a little bit hard to find after a while. That's why I moved on to the Megaplush, but I adore this mascara. But like I said, both these mascaras have traditional ones. So the fact that this one has a rubber bristle wand, I think it's going to be a little bit of a test for me. We'll see. We'll see if I like it. We'll see if I don't. So this is what the tube looks like. It is pretty big in comparison to my Megaplush. It is a very pretty blush color, which is so appropriate for a 29-year-old man. So I'm going to open it up and show you guys the wand. Nice. So here is the wand. It's very, very comparable to, I don't know if you guys can see that, to my Mary Kay. Matter of fact, I will compare both side by side. So here are both. I do have more bristles on my Mary Kay wand, which is the one on the bottom, but they're pretty comparable. I will say right off the bat that the pigmentation on the Maybelline looks a lot darker, which for me is great because I definitely wanted a blackest black. So right off the bat, that's something that I noticed, but I'm excited. This seems like it's going to be good. And the formula seems like it is definitely a wet formula, which I definitely prefer. What I'm going to do now is I will be doing a zoom in so you guys can see exactly how this looks on my eyelashes as I apply, because as you guys may already know, we love doing scary close-up eye zoom-ins. So that's what we're going to do next, and then I will be back to let you guys know what I think. So yeah, stay tuned. Alright, so on with the creepy traditional eye close-up that we just adore on this channel. As you guys can see, I have not tinted my lashes in quite some time. They're so light that they're almost blonde, which I think is a plus for this review. But I really have no curl to my lash. They almost curl downward in a way because they're so straight. So I definitely have to curl my lashes every time I apply mascara, because if I don't, I definitely get transferring on my bottom lash line. So here I'm just curling. I usually don't like to hold the curl too long because I feel like it becomes a little unnatural and it makes the eyelash look a little kinked. So that's pretty much it. I usually just pump a little bit and just release. And yeah, as you guys can see, my eyelashes are very, very light. So mascara definitely helps. Now I go in with the wand. This was a little difficult, so I do apologize if the footage isn't at its best, but immediately as applying, I noticed that this formula was a little thicker than my Maybelline Megaplush, which I kind of expected that because the Megaplush is a gel mousse formula. But as you guys can see, it's definitely a wet formula, and it really went on effortlessly. I'm not a person that applies more than one coat. I can't stand the tug you get when you apply a second coat of mascara. I just don't like the feeling, and I honestly don't think I need it for the look that I'm trying to achieve. So the brush, as you can see, is really just gripping all of my lashes and really amplifying them. I'm so pleased with this. As you can see, I don't have any of that pixelation. I don't have any clumps. Fairly easy. I can't really complain about this mascara. It was a little harder, I must admit, because I was filming this, but at the same time, it was pretty effortlessly. This brush is a little on the bigger side, but I don't think it's too big. Now, I'm going in on my bottom lash line. I'm not one to wear mascara on my bottom lash line, but I will say that the brush was pretty effortless as far as applying. And what I noticed is that immediately after applying this mascara on my bottom lash line, I did not get that issue that I have with a lot of mascaras where I feel that my bottom and top lashes are kind of adhering to each other and sticking to each other. I did not get that at all, which was great. And as you guys can see, I really, it really grabbed my bottom lashes. So that was a definite plus. Now, I do feel that the application on the other eye, should I say, that I didn't film on the bottom lash line looks a lot better. But as far as it being an application that wasn't the easiest, I think it looks pretty good. Honestly, I really loved it. It was a thicker formula, but as you guys can see, it really just amplified and definitely a lot of volume. And I do feel that this gives me more length than my Megaplush, which is fine. I'm not looking for too much more length. I mean, length is great, but I do feel like it gave me a really good final result. Now, this is the eye that I applied off camera, and as you guys can see, I really love the way it looks on the bottom lashes. I'm kind of debating if I want to start wearing mascara on my bottom lashes, honestly, but this just looks really good. It truly just gave me that naturally dramatic final look, and I couldn't be more pleased with it. I absolutely love it. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is just right after application. It's already dried, and I could say that I'm very, very surprised. I really do like this mascara. Do you guys like my new bed sheets? I had to get new ones under an unfortunate event. What, mother? Of course, as you guys already know, I filmed this eye on camera, but this one I did off camera, and of course I think the application on this eye is way better than this one, but it really isn't even a big difference. As far as lower lashes, I do feel like I covered these a little bit better when I did them off camera because it is a little hard to film so close, but either way, I think they look pretty good. As I mentioned, I'm not a person that puts more than one coat, but I did go back in and put a little bit on the ends of my lashes, and based off of that, I think that this would be a really good buildable formula as far as someone that goes in with a couple coats. But for me, I think that I truly only need one coat. It didn't group my lashes together. It kept them nice. It kept them separated, which is beautiful. I didn't get any of that pixelation. So for me, that is a plus. And I kind of do think it lengthened my lashes a little bit more than my traditional Megaplush, which is fine. I mean, more length is more length. I think for me, what's kind of been happening is that I've been progressively moving over to the more dramatic side. Would I consider this a dramatic mascara? No. I think that this is more of a natural mascara. Can you build it up to be more of a dramatic effect? Of course. I think with any mascara, if you put on 17 coats, you're going to get a dramatic look. But as far as this goes, I think with 2 applications, you'll be totally fine. It would be enough pigmentation, enough length, and really enough volume. As you can see, they really are volumized, even the ones on the bottom. But I must say that when I have applied different mascaras in the past to my bottom lash line, I've kind of felt that there has been kind of that stickiness as far as my top lashes kind of sticking to my bottom lashes, but with this, no, not at all. I really do like the effect. As you guys can see, it really does open up my eyes. Would I be replacing my Megaplush with this? I don't know. I do have like 3 tubes of the Megaplush on backup because I love it so much, but I must say that because the wand doesn't have that separation, and maybe because also the rubber bristles kind of helped out a lot, I did get more of a grip on this. I did. I do love it. I really do love it. I think that if you are a person that has a significant amount of length to your lashes, I think this would be great. Now, would I recommend this for somebody with shorter lashes? No. If you don't have much lashes, then you can't really depend on a mascara to kind of build that. For that, just go buy yourself some falsies and call it a day. But as far as somebody that already has a significant amount of lash and a significant amount of length, I think that this would be absolutely perfect. I think this is also a great mascara as far as something for daytime wear. For me, it seems like a pretty versatile mascara, something that you could wear maybe one coat in the day, maybe when you go off to work, or maybe when you're just running your errands, and if you want to wear this at night, I definitely think that it would be something that's definitely buildable. I really like it. I really like what it did for my eyes, and I think that I'm definitely going to continue to wear it. What I am going to do is I will be leaving some notes as far as the way it wears throughout the night and also removal in the description box, so definitely check in with that. As you guys may already know, I removed my mascara with baby shampoo. It's the best way for me. I don't get any residue underneath my eye. It doesn't sting my eyes. So I would definitely let you guys know how this does with that. I don't foresee it giving me any issues as far as removal, but I just think it's great. I think that Maybelline just does it for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe just because I have a soft spot because of my beloved Full and Soft. Now, do I love every Maybelline mascara? No, but that's what I appreciate, is that they do put out a lot of mascaras, but at the same time, they kind of put out something for everyone. And I could respect the company for that. Because I might not like all of your products, but you're not only making products for me. You're making products for a whole big community of people. So I think that any company that's willing to do that and willing to put out something for everyone, I think is great. I would definitely recommend this mascara. Even if you are a person that, let's say, likes more of a dramatic mascara, I think that a lot of times, for what I've seen, girls have a tendency of kind of overcoating their mascara. Even if you are a person that prefers a more dramatic mascara, I think that having something like this, or maybe even the Megaplush, which is a little bit more natural looking, I think that having something like this would be beneficial, because you can use these mascaras kind of like top coats and put them over your dramatic mascara. So in that way, you don't kind of overdo it with your dramatic mascara, because I've seen a lot of girls do that, and what ends up happening is that they get those kind of bundles where it's so much product that after a while they just start to kind of group together. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this. I definitely will be using it. I will keep you guys updated as far as the way this performs throughout the day. And before I sign out, I would just like to say that I had the pleasure of signing into my YouTube account and coming across a video posted by a very I can't even use the word sweet, honestly. Her username on YouTube is The Pure Styles, and she had left me a comment on my video. She said that she really liked my video and that she was going to support me in some way. I had no clue. And what ended up happening is that I signed into my account and I came across an upload from her, and I started watching it, and before I realized it, she was giving me a shout out on her video. It was probably one of the sweetest things that I have ever experienced. I couldn't even imagine. I mean, you guys leave me such beautiful and kind words in my commentary, but just to see somebody go so far and take the time out of her day to really just support, it touched my heart so much. And I would just like to take the opportunity now to say thank you. I don't know, it's just, people don't have to do these things. People don't have to leave commentary and take the time out of their day, and people don't have to be nice. I mean, you know, now with the internet, I think people are definitely putting a lot more time into being negative than positive, but just to see that and to experience that was just such a blessing. And I want to just say thank you so much to her. She's so gorgeous, and her channel is actually now linked on my channel, and I don't know, definitely, if you guys haven't checked her out, definitely go check her out. She's gorgeous. She does amazing makeup tutorials where, for me, a lot of the stuff that she does, I would never think about doing on a client. It's dramatic, but it's so gorgeous, and it just really, stuff like that really makes me want to go out and just try new things and try new techniques. So definitely check her out. She's just so adorable and sweet, and I am just so thankful from the bottom of my heart. I just really wanted to take the opportunity to say thank you to her, and not only to her, but say thank you to everyone here on this channel, because I have received such positive feedback from you guys, and I honestly mean that. I never thought that it would be an experience that I'm having now. I truly, I know that sounds kind of stupid, but I follow a lot of YouTubers and I see so much negative, and maybe it's just because that's what stands out to me. I'm not sure, but I have received such positive feedback. It's mind-blowing. It truly is, and I'm thankful for everyone out there. And if you are a person that has subscribed or taken the time to leave commentary, or if you're just a person that watches, the fact that people are out there and they're just being so supportive is just very touching. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. Honestly, from the bottom of my little gay heart, thank you so much for just being nice. Thank you. But on that note, I love you guys, and I will definitely be back with more videos. Bye.